Our next startup to present is Niramai Health Analytics Private Limited.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for the opportunity. Niramai, which means being healthy, is derived from Sarve Santu Niramaya, let everyone be healthy. We are a deep tech startup founded in 2016, where we developed Thermalytics, an AI-based...
That you did not mention.
Okay, so I'm so used to using Bootstrap, I don't know, I mean, what will I do with the money? But yes, we're looking to raise about 10% equity, looking at raising about 10% equity at a 10x revenue value. And I think we can do this offline, if you find the business interesting. You can ask me questions which are logical about how do we function, whatever, I mean, whatever questions you have there.
Okay, so let me ask few things, maybe for my understanding as well. So 1.75 lakh square feet, at any point in time, what's the percentage utilization of the asset that is there? And second is, when you are talking about entering different cities, what's the marginal cost that you have to spend or a capex that you have to spend to add every single city?
Yes, coming to that, our first month is about 40-50% occupancy, and by third month we get to about 80-85. And if you look at the total square footage that we have versus what we built, we're close to 85-90% at this point. So that's the kind of capacity utilization that we've had so far. We're also, like, as I said, we're bootstrapped. We are like always, we're building more, we're building businesses around creating more value. So our thrift shop, our marketplaces are giving us a lot more revenue right now. We're focusing there. I mean, the storage business is great. We've got 170,000 square feet. We've got over 10 lakh garments there. We've got over 1,000 pieces of furniture. It's all good. Now we just want to focus on the marketplace and make that the big revenue model for us. And that's where we want the money to come from.
The second question.
Yes, sir.
No, there was a second question in terms of the capex or the money that needs to be spent to enter a new city.
We just beg, borrow, steal.
But what's the kind of capital that you need? What do you go and borrow or beg?
So I'm looking at, as I said, I'm looking at 10 crore rupees to, to scale it up from 1,70,000 square feet to about 15 lakh square feet.
Okay.
So which is 4 cities. So in Hyderabad, we're looking to grow at around 4 to 5 lakh square feet. We're talking about a strategic partner there. We're talking to a big studio in Hyderabad, like one of the biggest boys there. And we think we can do this with them, which will help us not raise money. We probably put the pressure of money on them, we bring in our expertise and get this floating. But if we have to, we have to. We'll figure out that.
So Saurabh, just help us understand what is the real moat in this, because see, I'm just trying to understand what stops any other 3PL partner to enter into this as well. They are already having place, they are having space, they have empty space. What stops them from entering them?
Okay, that's a very good question. So any 3PL company can get in and help us storage service, right? We're just not a storage company. We're a storage company with a marketplace. So everything that's lying in your inventory now has a chance of it. And we're also very specialized. We're looking at films, we're looking at events, and we're looking at household. So we don't want to get into every sector. We want to keep it down to this. We want to create a specialization around this, and we want to create marketplaces in these areas. And these areas have zero transparency. Like, it's all up in the air. So I feel that if we can get some accountability to the business, it'll be great.
Saurabh, you explain the process, how you do it.
So when we get the inventory in now, we basically digitize every piece. Every piece is QR coded. And it's like every garment is unique, every piece is unique.
So you need to define when you go from one city to the other city, you are using their resources and all that, what you said. But then what do you need to invest from your side when you go to a new market?
Okay, so like we've done this in Bangalore right now. We've taken a 30,000 square feet space What we did was, there was this company which is into furniture rental for weddings. So we wanted to get into the event space. I went there, flew in, spoke to the man. I saw his warehouse and I figured out that he was underutilizing his warehouse by about 30-35%. I said, I'll come and take your warehouse, digitize it for you. You're anyways paying this money, give it to me. I will do the digitizing for you free. I had about 10,000 SFT to sell there, which was like, I didn't have to put any deposit, securities, this, that. We had an ecosystem. I bought my technology in, and I got 10,000 square feet to sell from there, an additional 10,000 square feet. So we've been doing the whole jugaad thing for so long, but I think it's working for us because we're bootstrapped. We don't want to create a debt structure which will basically, I'm okay to be sleepless, but unnecessarily sleepless doesn't go for us.
Just last one more. Sorry, ma'am. So you mentioned anyone wants to invest, they can come forward and put it at 10x of revenue. If you look at all the other comparables, not in your industry but other industry, in terms of doing similar things, maybe in pharma or maybe in some other sector, this type of companies are running at a multiple of 3x. So what's your justification of 10x vis-a-vis 3x?
The marketplace, sir. The marketplace is the reason why this company is going to see. So we right now, if I look at the pie chart at the moment, 80% of the revenue comes from storage. 20% comes from the marketplace. By the end of this year, we want to reverse that, make 40% storage, 50 to 60% coming from marketplace.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.